Lebanon says first phase of Hezbollah disarmament is days from completion. In Beirut, the Lebanese government says it is on the verge of crossing a historic red line. Prime Minister Nawaf Salam announced that the first phase of a plan to disarm Hezbollah south of the Litani River is only days away from being completed, fulfilling a key condition of the U.S.-brokered ceasefire with Israel. The ceasefire, agreed in November 2024 after more than a year of cross-border fighting, required Lebanon to remove heavy weapons from Hezbollah units in areas closest to Israel. Under the Army's five-phase plan, soldiers have been moving into southern villages, cataloging arms and asserting state control over positions long dominated by the Iran-backed group. Israeli officials have repeatedly warned that failure to meet the deadline could trigger renewed strikes. For Salam, the operation is both a security and a sovereignty test. He insists that all weapons in Lebanon, including Hezbollah's, must ultimately fall under state authority, starting with the south and then moving north of the Litani. Supporters say this is a rare chance to reassert the state after decades of parallel armed structures. Critics fear it could spark internal tensions or leave the country exposed if the ceasefire collapses. Hezbollah, for its part, has not embraced the word disarmament. Its leaders argue that relinquishing weapons is unsafe while Israel continues airstrikes and maintains control over disputed border areas. So far, the group has framed the process as a redeployment and coordination with the army, not a surrender of its role as an armed resistance. Why does this matter beyond Lebanon's borders? Because the balance between a national army and a powerful non-state militia has shaped every conflict on Israel's northern front for decades. If this first phase holds, it could mark the beginning of a slow, fragile transition toward a single chain of command in Lebanon. If it fails, the country risks sliding back into a familiar cycle: airstrikes, rocket fire, and negotiations that reset the clock without changing the reality on the ground.